So we're going to take a look at tech history through the lens of the British Broadcasting Corporation news dataset. Within this dataset, we have two news articles relating to the purchase of Windsurf. We know that OpenAI had an initial bid several months earlier, but that deal ended up falling through in favor of Google's acqui-hire for the Windsurf team. We're going to use these news events to explore how semantic similarity search, although great for finding similar text, can potentially lead to inaccurate answers. We've already ingested our dataset, and we're going to ask two questions. How much did OpenAI purchase Windsurf for, and how much did Google purchase Windsurf for? So let's go ahead and run our two prompts. Here you can see we have two different questions, and we're also getting two different answers, even though these two events and data points have extremely high correlation to each other. For the question, how much did OpenAI purchase Windsurf for, we have one answer that says OpenAI purchased Windsurf for $3 billion. And for our second question here, how much did Google purchase Windsurf for? We have the answer Google purchased Windsurf for about $2.4 billion in licensing fees for an acqui-hire for Windsurf's technology and under non-exclusive terms. So this is one of the challenges that vector embeddings has when it's attempting to provide concrete answers to users' questions. Next, we're going to take a look at asking those same questions but using a hybrid RAG pipeline. What makes hybrid RAG uniquely qualified to provide answers to users' questions is that we're going to use knowledge graphs in order to ground answers to facts. Then we're going to use semantic similarity search to use vector embeddings to provide nuance to those answers. So let's go ahead and run the same questions through our hybrid RAG pipeline. As you can see here, we have the question, how much did OpenAI purchase Windsurf for? And here you can start to see the answer. OpenAI agreed to purchase Windsurf for about $3 billion, but according to Bloomberg News, citing people familiar with the matter, the proposed acquisition never happened. And you can actually see the conflicting info and the conflicting factual information between OpenAI and what ended up happening with Google performing the acqui-hire for talent and technology rights. And the same is true for the question, how much did Google purchase Windsurf for? We have the answer, Google paid $2.4 billion in licensing fees as a part of their acqui-hire, but we also are able to see the conflicting info with the initial OpenAI article. So as you can see, we have two very different results when compared to the semantic-only based answer. We're able to detect in the OpenAI question the inherent conflict with the events that actually had transpired. And for Google, we're able to provide factually consistent and representation based on the events that happened. I hope you enjoyed that demo.